So Sukkot, which is also known as the Feast of Tabernacles and also known as the Feast of Booths, is a 7-day feast in which there's a water libation ceremony where the high priest goes down with a golden jug and scoops out of the pool of Siloam some water, and he brings it back to the altar in the temple, and he pours the water out on the altar in the temple. Now, what do I see here? Of course, Jesus is the living water, and he gets up during this and declares that he is. But I also see that Jesus is the high priest, okay? And the water that's taken out of the pool of Siloam, which Siloam means sent, and Jesus was sent by the Father to earth for us, okay? So, and then he pours the water out on the altar, okay, in the temple. Well, what does Jesus do after he dies, is raised from the dead, and ascends into heaven? He gives us the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit then dwells within us. We become the temple. So we are the altar that he pours the Holy Spirit out upon, and then the Holy Spirit indwells in us. So I see that all those future happenings in the types and shadows of the actual water libation ceremony, where the priest scoops the water out of the pool of Siloam, which means sent, and pours it out on the altar. Another thing I see when I look deeper to see further through the lens of the Holy Spirit is that the pool of Siloam, which means sent, it's called sent. It means sent because outside of the fortified city of Jerusalem, it is fed by the Gihon spring, where the water is sent underground into Jerusalem. So even if Jerusalem was under siege, they would always have water. Now, what do I see? I see that water coming from that spring into Jerusalem as living water, okay, and it represents the Holy Spirit that dwells in us. So Jerusalem can represent the believer's body, and the pool of Siloam within Jerusalem can represent the Holy Spirit that dwells within, being fed by the Gihon spring outside of the city of Jerusalem, which would be heaven.
Christ is